I feel like it's been successful because I have had a few people tell me that I helped them. And I have a couple of videos about depression. I have one where I just got up, I look a mess, and I just made a video. I said, I didn't want to get up this morning, but I made myself do it and I just kept moving. And somebody actually sent me a comment that said, that helped me today.
Mm,
And so I felt like, wow, I'm glad I posted that. Even though it
right.
probably I don't remember, I don't think it got that many views or it was nothing spectacular, but I helped that person. And that is my objective is to be there for somebody that needs me.
Like any other time, just want to, it's story time. Just want to share a couple of stories with you. And I have a special guest with me today, Miss Nancy Greene. So, hello, Nancy. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Right. I'm doing well, doing well. I
Good.
appreciate it. So, this is different. This is the first time we've ever done, or I have ever done a duet. So I've never done having someone else
Oh,
on the
wow. I'm honored.
channel. So it's a pleasure to have you there, and I appreciate it. So just want to share. I mean, we'll see as the people come in. The comments are on. So once we
Okay.
start moving and going, we try to limit this to one, if we can, 1 hour. If we can put 1 hour in,
Okay.
and if we have to cut it short, we try not to go long. That's the big thing we
Okay,
want. If
that's
we can
good.
do that, yeah.
I
So
can't really see the comments section. If as the comments come, will I be able to see it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. So you should be able to see it because you might be because you're live as well. So I'm not sure how it
Okay.
is. In the bottom, do you see like I guess it's the bottom left? It
It's
might be
just a
like a
blank, kind of a blank space there. So maybe
okay.
it'll
So
light
I'm
up.
not sure how does that work, but I'll definitely read if anything come in for sure
Okay.
for us.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And if you have another maybe another phone, another tablet or something, you might be able to see this whole process going live. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. But so if tell us a little bit about yourself. How you tell us something about you.
Well, I first started out with YouTube, but kind of accidentally in a way because I woke up one morning and I was feeling depressed and I was feeling kind of depressed about getting older. And I just thought, what am I here for? A kind of a pity party kind of morning, like, okay, I got to shake this off and do something. So I said, I don't know where it came from, but I said, I'm just going to talk on YouTube.
All right.
And I just got my phone and started talking about how I felt about getting older and how I wanted to do something with my life and still feel like a viable part of society and like I had something to offer to people. And so that's how I made my first video.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, mine is not. It wasn't that direct. Like I said, I had a YouTube channel for years,
Oh,
and but
okay.
I was only using it for my job. I was using it as a. I was building videos for training, and as I was training, I would store them on YouTube because it was easier to show them at work.
Oh,
So and
wow.
so I had. If you look at the history of my channel, you'll see that my channel has a lot of years, but I didn't start actually. Content creating until October. So October was the first time I actually put a video out that I was looking for someone
Oh,
to
okay.
subscribe and join and things like that. And I know we got Miguel out there. Hello, Miguel. And
Hi,
Nicoletta,
Miguel.
Nicoletta, they're saying hi. So hello,
Hello.
we're here. We're live. We're going live right now. We got Nancy Greene on here with me, split screen. So if you have any questions, please put it down in the chat and we'll share. Right now, we're just sharing how we got started. Right now it's showing that there's 16 people watching this, Nancy. So right now, so
Wow. Okay.
all right, Miguel, we appreciate you here with us. So this is the first time we've done this, so this is so bear with us if we have any hiccups. But it's just having fun, and I'm a true believer in iron sharpening iron, and this is one way to build our channels. So if you're not a subscriber for either me, Big Jack Storytime, or Nancy Greene, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit those like buttons, and let's get into there. So, but yeah, Nancy. So I like I say, so and then in October is when I actually thought uh, to actually post videos. So October is when I actually started becoming a content creator, if you want to use that term.
That's when I started too.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yep.
And being an older content creator, that was like, okay, did I wait too late? That was one of my biggest
Yeah.
fears, But then I noticed also said I had a lot of stuff to share. I had a lot of experiences that I've been through in my life, and I wanted to share those
Absolutely.
things. So,
Yes,
right,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yep. That's what
So
I was
Lynn,
thinking too, maybe.
Lynn is in there. Lynn says, "Hi, I am from Brazil, but I speak through a translator." All right,
Awesome.
Lynn. So, welcome from Brazil. That was pretty cool to have someone from Brazil. But at the same
Yes.
time, if the translator can translate for you, we're just sharing our experiences of becoming content creators. So we have, if you haven't subscribed, or if you don't know, Nancy Greene is on here with me, and she got the split screen. So I appreciate her being here. This is our first time doing this, so we're definitely we're going to wing and get through it. So we're going to wing and
Yeah.
get through it together. So appreciate it. So so we already
Miguel.
said we both got started in October. So October, was that your time of getting started?
Yes.
And
Just last October. Yes.
okay, all right. So um let me see. I'm gonna go and see. So, what is your angle? What's your niche? What's the
Well,
yeah?
I started out, I thought, well, if I'm feeling this way, there must be other people my age who are feeling this way too. So my niche started out as being a channel for older people. And I am much older. So I thought, well, if I'm feeling that way, other people may be feeling this way too. And so if I get on here and talk and try to come up with some positive affirmations, some positive messages for older people, that I maybe could help somebody to feel better too. So in helping other people, I'm actually helping myself too. It is a blessing to me to be able to help somebody else. And I
Uh,
feel like even if I only helped one person feel better, that I've done my job just with that.
yeah,
So, and there were times when I felt like maybe I shouldn't keep going, maybe it's a little boring or whatever. But that's when I decided that if I could help one person, that it was worth doing it. So
right, right,
that's one reason that I did keep going. And the niche has kind of changed. I believe your niche does that when you first start out and you start doing. And I think my audience now is younger because I did one video on advice to younger women, things like that. I did one on just showing some of the older things that I have in my kitchen. It's kind of, changing up, but I always consider anything I do, I want it to be a positive message. I want it to be something positive that's going out there. That's the whole reason I want to be here because the world we live in is not always positive, especially you watch the news or, we get bombarded with a lot of negativity a lot of the time. So I just want to put something positive and uplifting out there.
no, that's good. That's awesome. I appreciate that. So I know, even as you said, the niche changes so often. I
Yeah.
came in, mine is all over the place. So if you look at my channel, it's got this and it got that because I was like, you got so much to offer. You got all these different
Yes.
things to offer, and you want to share everything. But then at the same time, when you share in like, okay, well, I like bowling, I like golf, I like this, I like that, and it's
Oh, I
like,
saw
well,
you bowling.
yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah. Yeah, so I could do a little bit. So, Miguel, we thank you. You say he subscribed. So thank you for
thank you
subscribing,
so
Miguel.
much,
Thank you.
Miguel.
Thank you. Thank you. So the the thing is, what I did figure out is it's almost like we own our own cable networks. And what we have is multiple channels within our network. So because of that, we're saying we're building one channel, but at the same time, we building multiple channels. So if you want to watch bowling, there's a bowling channel. If you want to
I
watch golf, there's
know.
a golfing channel. So when you building your things, and what's I mentioned, or well, not mentioned, but what I heard from one other, it was saying um, to definitely put it in a playlist. So if you start putting everything down in your playlist, build certain playlists, then you can offer those different channels within
Oh,
the
that's a
one.
great
So
idea.
so I'm building, like, if you got something that's different, like you say, your kitchen is
Take
one
that.
thing, put that in a playlist. But if you got advice for women, put that in a playlist, and that way,
Oh, yes.
whoever's tuning into your channel, if they want to see certain or specific things, they can go right there to your channel,
That's
and that's
great
how.
advice. I gotta
Yeah.
make a
So
note of that.
yeah, yeah. So definitely put it down in your channel. So yeah. So
That's great
I see
advice.
Cat's Craft, Green Eyes is in. Hello, Cats. How you
Hey,
doing?
Kat. Thank you
Yep.
for
So
coming.
yep. So we got some people in. So um So yeah, but what hit me, matter of fact, it hit me today. Well, it was had to be a couple of days ago. Was that the main reason I got on here? The biggest thing that I wanted from YouTube, I mean, really, the biggest thing I wanted was to go live. So it's
Oh,
like that was your niche. That was it. To be able to go live and to just to have this opportunity, that's awesome in itself. So that's where I want to make sure that I do is be able to go live. So then it was like, I use the hashtag iron sharpening iron. So if I can use the live uh, platform to help other content creators, develop their content or get out and get exposed, then I'm doing what I want to do. That's the whole thing I want. So that is now my new, if you want to say niche, is to go live with the split screen and have someone
yeah.
actually come in and be able to share their
It's
time.
fun.
Yeah,
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 this is
yeah.
fun.
So and it is. So to be able to go and it helps, it might help you, help you in the long run. So now you don't feel as maybe nervous or whatever being live because you
Terrified.
like it's not it's really not it's not that bad.
No.
Some people out there, you do have to, we I hope and we, people that make comments to be respectful and things like that. So that was another thing that I learned from another content creator, that you're going to have those ones that's going to stick stuff out there and they're going to
Yeah.
try to push that button. So, I'm old enough to know, sometimes, but I got caught up in it a little bit too. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, don't get caught up in the back and forth with anybody. If they don't want it,
No,
you can
no.
always click on them and block them and erase them from the whole thing. So you don't have to.
I got one kinda nasty comment with it was just so funny that I just it didn't bother me, so
Right. Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part, that
yeah.
there's going to be some that's going to come on there, especially the later it gets in the day, because you start getting a lot more kids. A lot more kids will come
Mhm.
on where they're not, they got a free time and they just want to jump in there and mess around. So it is what it is, and I call them
Yes.
keyboard warriors, where they'll say stuff here that they would never say if we were face to
Exactly.
face. Yeah, so they're keyboard warriors,
Exactly.
but at the same time, you're gonna have your good with your bad as well. So, Cat Crafts Green Eyes said hi and you're welcome. So I know you
I
said
know
thanks for
that
coming.
girl.
Yeah. So yeah, she's yeah. So um, the next one I think, and us just going down the list. So have you had any struggles
Oh,
with building your channel? Have you had any struggles with building your channel?
of course.
Yeah. Well, if you can give
Well,
us a couple.
probably just, mostly trying to my thing is I feel like I'm boring. I don't wanna get on there and be boring to people, but
Mm,
I'm not one to get on and do antics or anything like that, so I try to my main thing is to try to come up with something useful,
mm,
some kind of thing that will actually help somebody, and I just decided that, the main thing I can do, if I can't do anything else, is exactly to be a supporter of new YouTubers. I can at least go on there and do that. But yeah, I guess just coming up with good ideas, fresh ideas. That's my main thing,
right.
and editing, of course. But I get help with that. So,
All right. Hey, we got a superstar that just came in. Nemo 504 is in here. So he
oh
just came
wow,
in. So hey Nemo, how you doing? Thanks
hey
for
Nicole.
dropping by. This is something new we're trying to do, is just trying to put it out there, and have other content creators come on. We can split this screen and have full conversations on, some of our challenges. So
Mhm.
Nancy, I'm with you on that. So one of the things that um, I struggle with, but like I said, having so many different ideas. I had so many different. He said,
Nemo.
"Love both of you. Good to see y'all together." And I appreciate it. Thanks, Nemo. That it's one of those, and that's one of the questions I got on my list. But one of the people I follow that helped me a lot. Matter of fact, the
Yes,
advices that I just said, some of the advice I was getting was watching Nemo and watching his live and
yes.
some of the things he said. So he
He's
is doing a
definitely one of my mentors as
yeah, he
well.
is amazing, doing an amazing job, and it's good to
Yes.
be part of his community and that stay phenomenal. I'm all on it. So he knows. I appreciate that he even supporting now with us. But it's one of those things where I would definitely be tuning into his channel whenever he's live. So
Of
it's good to
course.
have him there. It's good that and the cat said it's one of her favorites too. So
Yeah.
there you go.
And
So
then we have our
Nemo,
Sharita Jones too.
yeah, who is it?
Sharita's my other one because there was a time when I thought I had like 34 subscribers, and I felt like I don't want to do this. I'm not doing any good. I'm not helping anybody. And I told her in a comment, I said, I don't think I'm going to keep doing this. And she encouraged me to keep going. And
Oh, wow,
that
that's
was
good.
Sharita Jones. So
Yeah,
yeah,
say the name. I'm sorry, say the name again.
Sharita Jones.
Sharita
It's
Jones. Okay.
hard out here for a temp.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. No, I didn't. You know what? I have to
Yeah,
check
you
that
gotta
out.
look her
So
up.
yeah, 100%. I will definitely have to look her up. I don't know how I missed it. So, um, I know we were on that question, the struggles, but we can skip ahead because we're there. So I know Nemo 504 was one of mine, and then it was Reva Reveal. She definitely very inspirational, very powerful. A person who's built her channel up. And then I got Tiara B. Naturally, I just like her style. So there's a couple people that I watch, and
I mean, I got a list I could read of people
right, right.
that encourage me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good, and that's what it's all about. And if you want to
Yeah.
put their names out there, more than welcome to put it out there. This is not just my time. This is our time to get out there, and there's things you want to say. And that
And
is
there's
one of
so
the
many, I'm
questions.
afraid I'd leave somebody out.
Yeah, I did a video where I tried to say thank you to a lot of people, and I all the different people that helped me, and I watch it. I did put it in a video of a shout out, and I know I left people off. I know 100% I
Yeah.
left people off, and it wasn't on purpose. Of course, it's not. It's
Oh,
just
no.
it's just so many, and it's harder because you don't get to see your subscribers. You don't get to see who subscribed to you. You only really get to see, you can see a few, I guess. I don't know if it is a way. I haven't found it
I think you
where
can go to studio and see.
and see who subscribed to you.
I
Okay,
think
so
you
that's
can. I
something.
saw something on there one time.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
know I see like if the last subscriber and you might see one or two, but you don't get to see because I've heard people say that you need to make sure you write their names down because
Mhm.
if whatever happened in YouTube ever take your channel away, all the subscribers go with it. And if you don't have a way to reach back out to them or make contact with them, you lose them and you lose them for good. So that's one of the things that what they even put in that video together. I put a collection of people that so that way I have it. If I need to go back, I can go back and
Yeah.
get that, even that
I have a
few.
book that I actually, because I'm old school, so I write it down.
Right, right. Well, that's wrong with that. Then that's your way. So to me, it's the same as taking that snapshot of your page and putting it, and saving it. That way I have it, unless I lose my
Yeah.
phone and lose the cloud. It's just too much losing to lose all of that stuff. But you have to
Right.
have a way to save it because it will you could disappear. So Ducko, let me see, Duck Play Bar Bed Wars said hello. So Ducko said
Hello,
hello.
Ducko.
Yeah. So yeah. So the question was, let's see, the struggles that you've had. So let me know. Tell me some of the struggles you had with building your channel.
Well, that was the main one, I guess. Is just I'm at a point now. I'm just trying to think of some fresh content and something maybe a little bit different to do. Some different location, maybe. Just trying to keep it fresh. I think
Right.
is the number one thing for me.
Yeah. And that's legit. That was one of my biggest issues was again having so much stuff and not knowing what's good, what's bad, and that's not saying we do because like nobody want to hear about one, but no one wants to watch me bowl. But there's bowlers out
I
there.
liked it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
enjoyed that.
yeah. Nobody wants to see me play golf, but there's golfers out there. So it's so many different things that you can do. And then I know when I started, and it's funny how I really started and said, let's do this. When I turned 50, my daughter-in-law gave me a book about me. It was a book about me. So, and it was like, fill out this book, and that way the grandkids will learn or know things about me based off of me writing in the book.
That's
And I was
precious.
like, my thing was like, instead of putting it in the book, I'm gonna put it on video, and that's how we got the story time. So a
That's
lot of the
good.
stories I'm telling is more I'm telling them to my grandkids so that they
Mhm.
can laugh with me or know a little bit some things about me. So that's more how it got started. But
That's
then as
good.
I was going on, some of the life lessons I had, I was speaking to my kids. So I have some older kids, and it was like if someone had told me this 20 years ago, and that's right in their range right now, that 20, 25 years,
Yes.
that if someone told me this 20 years ago, then I would have not made some of the mistakes that I made. So, you know, they might not listen to me if I'm talking to them face to face, but they
Yeah.
might listen if they watch it on the video.
Yeah, because
So,
they're like they're watching a show or something.
right, right, and that's what it
Yeah.
is. So it's like, okay, so that those are some of the things and some of the angles that I've taken, and because of that, it gives us so many different ways to go with this. I mean that it is so big. This like I say, and that's where it was on my heart that it's like you own your own cable network, and you can throw so
Mhm.
many different channels in there that
Yeah.
if you just went into big time or a big jack story time, you can actually flip through bowling and golf, and you can flip through
Yeah.
Rudolph taking Santa
I'm
to
still
court.
catching up with you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
catch.
catching up with your channel.
Oh
I just
yeah,
started watching you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Rudolph took Santa to court, and
He sure did.
he's so that was that's something that trying to be creative. Like you say, you want to put
Mhm.
things out there to catch the eye of so many different
Yeah.
people, but at the same time, you just want to be you. And Nima, I appreciate. He said, I seen you bowling them strikes. So yes, I
I
can roll
love
a couple of them. I can roll a couple of them. Yeah. So
I was
but
like, maybe he put some clips together of his strikes.
well, normally when if you see it like that, that's one game where all I did was cut all other people out of it. So I can roll a little bit, so just a little bit. So that is my pastime. So bowling and golf is the two things if I'm not home with my family, I'm not at work, I'm doing that. And then now YouTube is taking over. So say you bowl over 300 or what? Yes, the 300 is the max you can ever get. So that's the best you can ever get. And I have five 300s right now. So not a lot, but I do have
Oh
five.
my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. But sanction, none. Zero sanction 300s. I have a sanction 299, but not a sanction 300. So, it's a shame. But all my sons bowl, so that's the amazing part of it too, because it's something that we can all go out and do. And even the grandkids, everybody, no matter how old or young, you can get out there and do it together. So that's one of the reasons I like the game. But I have not yet bowled my sanctioned 300. I bowled in tournaments that wasn't sanctioned where I rolled 300, but I've never bowled a sanctioned 300 game. So if you roll a sanctioned 300 game, they give you a ring. You get a ring. You actually tie the record because the record is 300. That's the highest anybody can get. So anybody that rolled a 300, they tie for the record. So but one day I'm gonna get there. So I'm gonna get there one day for sure. Yeah. So let's see. I'm looking at my list. I kind of have some questions on here. Let's see. Is there anyone that you follow that helped you? And I know we already said one or two, but now
Whew.
you got your list out there. So now you can put your list
I
in.
have a list I could
Yeah.
read, but
Well, we got time. So if you want to, if let me see. Give me a couple that just stand out
oh
that helped you.
well, like I said, Nemo and Sharita,
Mhm.
Sharita Jones, and I like some of Luciana Success Systems.
Mm,
I
okay.
like her a lot. Boogie Time, it's a boogie time,
Right.
and Mama Bowman. Living
Okay.
life. Miss Do It Yourself. I really like her. I like to watch her and her little grandson. Cat's Crafts Green Eyes. She does so amazing crafting. Oh,
Right.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings about not naming them because I could just name so many. I watch Simi V. I like to watch her do her Sims game.
Right.
It's always fun. Um, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where's my book?
Well, no, that's good. I mean, it's good. So now, watching them, does that inspire you to come up with any ideas as far as your next video or your style or your
Oh
thumbnail
yeah.
or?
Yeah, I'm always gleaning, I guess. You know, I started out, I was thinking, I just want to support everybody. I want to jump on here and watch everybody's videos all the way through. Well, hit that like button and the subscribe button and just be a supporter. And then I just started getting interested in everything. It just
Mm,
started becoming so interesting. And of course, there's Wisdom Sparks Motivation. I listen to her in the morning, you know, of course, to start my day off with. Um,
uh,
oh my goodness gracious. I should have had, I had some other notes ready, but there's just so many. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I have so many people that I love.
right. No, and
Um,
that's that. Look, the thing is, you subscribe to them, so you already showing that you show
yeah,
support to them, and they know that. So it's not for it's it really when we come in. The one thing I really like about YouTube and being a content creator and all of that right now is that we're not in competition with one another.
right, right.
We're not out there competing. Like you mentioned all of those different angles and all those different things. So
Yes,
I put a video out once and I said this is the new DEI because I know that where I work at we push diversity, equity, and inclusion a lot. I
yes.
mean we constantly push in diversity, equity, inclusion. But I said the new DEI is different entertaining ideas. We all have different entertaining ideas. And because of that, this is the new DEI. It's right here. All these different new content creators coming up with their different entertaining ideas. And we
That's what I love
all,
about her.
and that's just, it gets so many different angles, so many different ways. And whatever you're watching, you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what's going to be next. Even if they had you know that they normally do this, but they might come on and throw something totally different at you, and it's like, oh, okay. But I like the person, and that's the big thing. I like the person. That's what
Yes,
inspired me. That I want people that's going to be real. That's
yes.
my whole thing. It's the real talk.
And that makes
So
me
yeah,
think of that I Cherish Church, Sister Cher over there at I Cherish Church. Now,
right,
that's where
right.
I go. That's where I go get my church in right there. That's where
Got
I
you. I got
She is just absolutely anointed and a wonderful person. I love to watch her channel and
you.
yeah, I did a
Mhm.
video about her and
Right,
it's
right.
my guitar one. You know, I
Mm.
sang a song and dedicated it
Okay.
to her
All right.
because she's precious to me. She's
Well, I have
precious
to
to me.
check that out. I haven't checked that out, so I would definitely have to watch that video. So Kat's Crafts Green Eyes said, so true. So some of the things we were saying, and that's me. So I'm hoping that was more around the wanting to have real talk. Want people to be real.
Mhm.
I see a lot of channels or I see videos come through and they like, I was monetized in a week or I got 5 million subscribers in a day.
Yeah,
And I'm like, how? What did you do? What did
yeah,
you do to do that? How were you able to get that many people at one time and all? And then I gotta like, are you just saying something to get me to click on? Because that's what it
yeah.
is. But it's like,
Make
y-
videos about making
yeah,
videos.
make video, yeah. So it's like, it's tempting because you would be lying, or I would be lying. I'm not gonna say you. I would be lying if I say now that I got into this and I don't want to be monetized. So right now I'm not monetized. I don't make anything on this. But I would be lying if I said I didn't want it.
Yeah,
But
of course.
like I say,
Everybody
the original goal was to get 50 subscribers so I can go live. That was the original goal, 100%.
and now
So,
look at you.
oh well, and it is like it was amazing when the numbers jumped, and I'm like, and I don't know why, and I don't know how, but I'm still that person that go and look if one person is missing. If it said it was
Oh, I
650
know.
and then it went to 650
Yeah,
49,
it's been
I'm
like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm looking for that person. I am 100% looking for that person because I'm like, where did they go? And what did I do? I got to look back at my videos. I got to like, did I say something? So I really take it kind of personal
It's like a
if
gut punch.
100%. Like, where did they go and what did I say? So, and it's like, okay, I got to put out something for this person. I got to put out but then really it's just, you just got to be you. You got to put
Yes.
out something for you and whatever you like. I like me, I like myself. So if I could put out something for me, then maybe somebody, like you say, somebody's going to like it. Somebody's going to look
Right.
at that and say, hey, check it out. this is where I want to be. This is a good spot, and it might be a safe spot for them for that moment. Like you say, you go get your church from here,
Yeah.
yeah, and you go here for that, and you go here for that. So that's what makes everyone. And Cat's Craft just said it. Just be unique. Just be unique. All
Yes.
you do is be yourself, and whatever you believe or whatever you're bringing to the table, whatever you're delivering, it's gonna be different than everybody else because it's yours.
Hmm.
We're a bunch of snowflakes out here. Yeah, we can it could be 5 inches of snow, 5 feet of snow, but every snowflake is individually different than the other
It's
ones,
different.
no matter
That's
how
what I
many.
love about it.
And that's what it is. So when you even though I might look at somebody's thumbnail now, like I like that, I want to get a thumbnail like that. Or if I watch somebody, the shorts, people do shorts, that it's like you see the subscribers, you see the views with the shorts a lot more than you're going to see with a longer video, because a
Hmm.
lot of people come on YouTube and they only want to see something short. They want to click. They want to click fast. They're not trying to sit there and watch a 20-minute video or whatever. But there are those ones that's going to watch a 20-minute video. They need that 20-minute video. They need whatever you're saying.
Hmm.
And we should be here. We should be able to deliver something. Somebody's going to deliver. If it's not me, it's you, or it's Cat's Crafts, if it's Nemo, it's Riva, it's whoever, Sharita,
Hmm.
whoever is delivering. And because we're not in competition, if it's something that I don't have, and that's why I'm trying to, like I say, we're iron sharpening iron. If I don't have it, then you might want to go see, Nancy Greene. She has it. That's the person you might want to go check out. So we're actually pushing, people to each other. Hey, that's not my thing, but the person you want to go check out is over here. And if they might not even know they was there, because there's so many channels out there, you might not know that that even existed until somebody told
Exactly.
you. So you
Yeah.
you you gave me a name today that I'm gonna definitely have to check out, and that's where we're all about. So KC, Inspirational Tales, how you
Oh, it's
doing?
another one.
Yeah,
Hey, Casey.
Casey's in there. So I got Nancy Greene on here with me. We're just doing a duet, and this is the first time we ever tried it. So I know for me, it's been going very well. Casey said it's good to see you both. I do not believe that Nancy can see what's in the chat.
Yeah, I
So
can.
you can? Okay, so
Yeah, I
all right.
can.
So I didn't know you could. So okay, all
Hey,
right.
Casey.
Yeah, so that's the reason I've been reading them. I didn't know if you can see them. So if you can see them, then okay, all right. So, but it's just an opportunity to get on here, and that's what I say. This is my thing. My thing now is I want more guests. And then I thank you for being on here with me. But at the
Oh,
same time,
it's an
who's next?
honor.
Who's next? Who's next? And who's next? And keep spreading the wealth until we can get everybody. And
I
and
feel
if it's
honored to be your first guest, Jack.
well, no, I appreciate it. No, and I know, like I say, just we got a lot in common in a sense because of the fact of starting around the same time, starting
Mhm.
as more mature content creators,
Yeah.
and and
I got
and
a lot
and
of years on you, though.
I don't know, I know. I got a birthday coming up, so I'm getting ready to get a little year
Yeah, when
older.
is your birthday? I heard you
It's
say that
it's
it's
on the
coming up
30th. On the
on
30th.
the 30th.
Yeah, on the 30th. So
Well, happy
so
birthday
I'll
early.
I'll hit that 50, I think, 4 number. So 54 would be my number. Yeah. So but I'm not I'm happy to be where we are and this, but I know, like I say, and I don't know if I think you might have been on that live, but I was on a live once and the live had to stop because it was a person in there was in a lot of pain. And you can see it in the text and you can see it in what they were putting down in the chat. And we stopped and had a word of prayer and
Oh
all of
my
that. So
goodness. No, I didn't
sometimes you
see
just,
that.
yeah, sometimes you just have to, you got to follow what's going on with it. And vibing with VC is in here. And that's one of
Hey,
my,
baby.
she definitely inspiring to me. And I like her content to the point that I know I got to put it on my list to go visit Jamaica
Yeah.
because she's
Oh, I
already made it
know.
seem like it's going to be fun for me. So it's great. So Nemo, he's back. I appreciate Nemo coming back. So it's just an opportunity to get on here and to be able to one.
Hey,
I like
Bobby.
it because yeah, yeah, they down there. Everybody say so. Uh, to be able to talk to a person It's so much different. It's so much better to me because we can actually have a conversation, and at the same time, you can acknowledge the people that's down in the chat. So it's been cool. It's been really nice. Not to cut it
Yes.
off because we're still moving. We still got some time. So, can you share some examples of your success? So, some of the things that you believe was successful.
Well, I feel like it's been successful because I have had a few people tell me that I helped them. And I have a couple of videos about depression. I have one where I just got up, I look a mess, and I just made a video. I said, I didn't want to get up this morning, but I made myself do it and I just kept moving. And somebody actually sent me a comment that said, that helped me today.
Mm,
And so I felt like, wow, I'm glad I posted that. Even though it
right,
probably I don't remember, I don't think it got that many views or it was nothing spectacular, but I helped that person. And that is my objective is to be there for somebody that needs me.
right, right.
And
That's
so
yeah.
that was a definite success. And I've had, several other comments that of people who said things like that to me.
Mm,
So even though I don't have that many subscribers and things like that, but I always keep saying to myself that if I can help one person, then I'm doing my job. And I try to put out what falls on my heart to put out.
mm,
I don't ever
mm,
know for sure. I don't try to say, "Oh, is this going to be a blockbuster?" Of course, we all, like you said earlier, we all would love to, be successful or be viral or whatever. But that's not what I'm thinking when I put out a video. I put out a video to to express myself or to make somebody feel happy or to help somebody with an issue.
right.
So those are I would consider my successes when things, I get a
Um,
comment like that.
that right there is amazing. I'm just looking at even the
I know.
comments and it's just like I say amazing that we all come out here and whatever we're
Yes.
delivering, you don't know who is going to help. If even if you don't see a whole bunch of views or whatever, the
Yeah,
one who needed to see it was the one
exactly.
who did see it, and that's the main part right there. The one who needed to see it saw it,
Right.
and it helped them. So even if you don't get anything, so that's why, again, we talk about real talk and being open and being able to express yourself and let people know that you're a real person and that there's some
Yeah.
real, the struggle is real out there. If
Yeah.
you're, I see people and it bothers me to a point sometimes when you see someone say, okay, quit your 9 to 5 and do YouTube. Well, wait a minute, because are you going to pay
Yeah.
my rent? Are you going to pay my electric bill? Are you going to pay my all my utilities and my car note? You're going to
Exactly.
put food on my table? You telling me just to quit? No, that's not real good
Yeah.
advice.
Don't
Now
don't quit yet.
if you got to the point where this is taking care of everything and now you can leave, that's what you do. But no, quit until you're at that spot. And then they're like, well, just step out on faith. No, that's not faith. That's silliness right there. Because to
Yes,
a
there's a
point, and let me tell
difference.
you that because the fact is, if you were blessed to have a job that was taking care of all your needs in that and then you just left it. So because you want to, do videos and things like that, to me that doesn't. So it's like it's bad advice. So sometimes you got to look and say, okay, I'm away. I have to count the costs. And that's exactly what the scriptures would say. Count the costs. See as if of God. So if God is not going to tell you to just quit and be
Absolutely.
homeless. If you can't pay your internet, how are you going to be on YouTube and all? It is a lot of stuff that you got to think about. So that's
Absolutely.
where I was saying, giving sound advice that somebody's going to be able to use that's going to help them get to the next level. Yes, I would love to be in the position where I was monetized. I would love to be in the position where I got thousands of subscribers. But then I had to be humble to the point of saying, that's not what you wanted in the beginning. What did you want? I wanted to go live. Well, all you need is 50 subscribers. You got your 50. That's all you need. You don't
Yeah.
need 1,000. You don't need 5,000. You
Yeah.
don't need 100,000. You wanted to go live.
Yeah.
And now I'm live. I'm live. And not only am I live, I'm live with you. We're side by
Mhm.
side. We're sharing this content, together. And that's just amazing. I mean, it really is
It's
amazing
awesome.
to be able to do that. So, these are different things that YouTube is offering. That you can actually, be side by side with somebody and actually go and then you see so many different people that we say are inspiring to me. I know you said some of these same names, and they're here watching us. So I'm hoping that we're inspiring to them as they're inspiring to us,
I hope so too.
and as we go forward.
Mhm.
you know, I know for sure from the first time that I think it was on a live or whatever that yeah, we made connection even in the chat that I knew that you had the right spirit. You have the right spirit. You know, you're going to do a lot of
Oh,
things. So your channel is going to blow up. I know without a
thank you,
doubt that it's
Jack.
going to. Yeah, I'm saying it's going to blow up. So I'm hoping that you know something like this is going to give you and put you where you need to be so that you'll start seeing the subscribers just go through the roof and all that.
Oh,
So, but you know, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, really keep doing what you're doing. Don't hold
thank
back
you.
in any kind of way, because, like I say, if there's one person out there that need it, especially when you're talking about depression or
Yeah.
anything that with mental health and things like that. That one person is way more than having a million subscribers if you can help
Yes,
that one
that's how I look at it.
you know, yeah, because and that's you know that's the bottom line of it all right there. You know,
Mhm.
we focus on so much of, and that's something that I'm changing, and I'm hoping anyone who's listening to us now, I'm changing in 2025 is not talk about so much what I don't have, but I'm starting to talk about what I do have. I'm starting to talk
Thank
about all the
you.
stuff
Me
that we
too.
have. Yeah, so that's definitely
Taking these
I'm
noise.
starting. Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead. You can read. You reading them. Go ahead and acknowledge
I was
everybody down
saying
there.
thank you. I'm listening to you too, Jack.
No, but Sharita down there, I see so many people come in. So Sharita Jones, I heard about you. I'm gonna definitely have to come check out your channel. And if I have already checked out your channel and don't even remember, I'm definitely gonna have to put some more emphasis on making sure that I subscribe. And if not,
Me too, Sheree.
I'm at the way. So I heard that she's a good person to follow. You know, so
Yes,
I'm definitely going to be putting myself into that. So, but so we already talked about some things. We said we got started. We talked about what our successes was, and if you know, a success to me, like again, this right here is a success. This right
yes,
here is using a platform that's been provided and being able to be able to go live and have a conversation with you and see so many, like say, wonderful people that's taking time out their day just to share with us. You know, this is
mhm,
something that was put on my heart to be able to do, and now we have the and thank you, Sharita. Thank you. Have the opportunity to. This is the thing that I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do is to be able to go live and to be able to go live with someone side by side and have this conversation. So I'm like in a little mini heaven right now. So
me
if you
too.
don't know, I'm like in a little mini heaven because I'm doing what I really want to do, and this is fun for me.
Yes,
This is
it
what
is
I really
fun.
like to do. I get to meet the people, you know, because we know we have a lot of virtual friends. We have a lot of virtual friends out there, and we call our virtual family. But to be able to see a person side by side and have a conversation with them is amazing. So
That
I
is
do want anyone else out there that's watching to know that this is something that I am trying to do. So I had to actually built a email address just so I can be able to send the
I
link
saw
out.
that. I
Yeah,
saw
so I
that.
had to
I
build
gotta
it
do
just so I
that
could send the link.
too.
Yeah,
I
so
might have to email you and get some advice. Is that
okay.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Yes. 100%. So this is something else. So if all of you out there and all of you that's in there watching in the chat and all, if you start getting, you know, a notification from me saying I want to, you know, be able to go, you know, live with you, if it's up to you. I would never ask anybody to do anything they don't want to do, but I'm definitely, I'm up to it. And I'm hoping anyone and everyone wants to put themselves out there because this is the direction I'm definitely going to be trying to go in the
I
next
love
year and
this.
more. So
I
I'm
love
having
doing
fun,
this.
definitely
Yes.
having fun. So, but now, you mind if I share how you said it, what you said earlier in the email?
Oh, yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So earlier today when we was setting this up or whatever, so Nancy made the comment that she was nervous. So it's like you have to take the lead because I'm a little nervous, but she don't seem nervous now. So so right now I'm looking at her and she don't seem nervous. So I'm very happy to see that she's definitely
Thank you, Sharita
um,
Jones.
yeah she's got over that nervousness and she's opened up and able to share and
Yeah,
I
sometimes
appreciate
when
it.
I get nervous, I'll act silly. I have like a ADHD thing, so I do kind of sometimes I'm inappropriate, so I'm trying to hold back.
Right, right. Well, you know what? We all have we have different things to cope with being
I don't
nervous. A
mean
lot of people,
inappropriate in a bad
yeah,
way, just
yeah,
kind
I
of
got
silly
you.
way.
Yeah, well, we all done that. So I think you commented on a video
Thank you.
I had about my struggle with seventh grade, and you
Yeah.
mentioned that. Yeah, so it was funny, not funny, but I was over Thanksgiving. I was able to see that teacher. So to be able to go and visit a teacher
Oh,
that we hadn't seen each other in 40 years or more. So yeah, about 40 years, and I was able to go see her over Thanksgiving or just before Thanksgiving, and to let her know how much she influenced me and got me turned around and all those good things. So,
wow,
that's
that's
what they're
nice.
very. And then for you to put, in the comments of the things that you struggle with, so
Mhm.
the struggle is real. So a lot of people, they think that there's no, that everything is, say rainbows and unicorns and all, but no, it's
No.
it's a lot of stuff that you got to go through
Yeah, because
to get.
I have ADHD really bad, and I have learning disabilities, and
Mm,
I've struggled with those all my life. So
right,
it's really, it was out of my comfort zone to get on YouTube in any way. So
right.
this is helping me. So
Yeah. So I'm glad. I'm so glad that YouTube is helping. I'm so glad that a lot of the people that you that influence you are here now watching and supporting. I see I Cherish Church down there. Hello, how you
and
doing?
there she is,
Sharita
Sister
Jones.
Cher.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So um, that's it's wonderful. It's
Thank
wonderful.
you,
So
Sharita.
it's such a
Thank you, Ted.
blessing. Yeah, go ahead. Like I said, it's not just me. So one thing I want anyone and everyone to know: this is not the Big Jack show. This is not my show. This is iron sharpening
Yes, it
iron.
is.
This is iron sharpening iron. This is my whatever I have to give to someone else who's given, and as we clash our two talents together, we're going to become better, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yes, I
So
agree.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
totally
so
agree.
the goal is so for anyone who didn't know, the goal is to do this for 1 hour. So we came on I think at 7 Eastern time, and we'll be on for 1 hour, not to go too long or whatever. But at the same time, that's the goal. And we can be short, but we cannot go long. So we have to make sure we try to stay cognitive
Look what
that. But at the
Sharita
same,
said.
uh,
Look what Sharita Jones said.
I'm saying welcome to the. I like that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Sharita Jones. I appreciate that. Hey,
That's the
that's the
name of
new
your
thing.
show now.
That's it. That's the new thing. So when you get your invite, or if I put it, because the only way I can do it is to send in a comment. I have to go to your channel and comment, say, hey, would you mind going live with me? And then I'll send you the email link. Or if there is an email link. Matter of fact, it's called what is it called? Big Jack Storytime Guests at gmail.com. So yeah, and that's what it's called. So it's called Big Jack Storytime Guests without the S, guests at gmail.com. So
Yeah.
if you want to be on something just like this if you want to. And I would love to have everyone. So send me an email, let me know, hey, this is what, and I would definitely once this go live, once we post it and it be up in my channel, I'll definitely make sure I put the link in there or the email in there. So I believe it's on the thumbnail. It's at the bottom of the thumbnail. If you look at that,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, so if you look at the bottom of the thumbnail in the beginning, it has that email address in there. So it's just some way to do something different so that we can offer, a different side of the people. We watch videos all the time. We watch, constantly. Now, things I have learned, and I learned this from Nemo 504. So if you watch Nemo, you would know. He said we must, if we're going to do it, go to the person's channel, watch the video all the way through.
All
You
the
have to
way
watch it all
through.
the way through. Even if they have ads, watch the ads
Ads.
all the way through. And then if
Good
you
point.
like the video, hit the like button, let them know. Drop them a comment, let them know what you liked about the video. Let them know that you were there. And if you catching that part and you really like the channel, subscribe. That's how we help each
Subscribe.
other. That's how we help each other.
And never
That's
unsubscribe.
No,
You
don't
don't
unsubscribe. That's
unsubscribe.
right. Don't do it just so you can like for like or tick for tat or whatever. If you're going to do it, be real and go all the way and stay there because that's how we're going to build each other up. Yes, Nemo, we definitely. I knew the holidays was going to be busy for you, so we definitely going to be doing
Yes.
this sometime in January. I am looking forward to it, so you don't have to worry.
I hope you
100%.
feel better, Nemo.
Yeah, he
You feel
was. I know, and I was vibing as well. So I think a lot of people was catching something,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, during this time. But vibing was having some time. So there's a couple of people that's out there that wasn't feeling well that I believe are. I hope they're doing better. I hope everyone's holiday was they had a wonderful holiday, regardless of what you celebrate during this time. That is, it's been wonderful for you. I know we're getting ready to go into a new year and those who are getting ready for the new year with new goals, new attitudes, new everything. I'm just hoping that we all have a blessed 2024, but at the same time
Absolutely.
have a more, if we can use the term, more blessed or a double anointing in 2025 in that sense. And I see
Amen.
Sharita puts on watch all of the ads all the way through. Watch the videos all the way through and hit the like button, please and thank you. Yes,
Yes.
Sharita Jones, that's it. That's it. And thank you for putting it down there. If someone can do me a favor, and I can't do it, well, I guess I could. I don't know. I don't even know. Look, I'm so crazy and new to this. I don't even know how to put a comment down there, but I'll put it in the comments.
I
But
know. I want to learn all that stuff too.
yeah, that's right. So, but the thing is to the email address is bigjackstorytime guests@gmail.com. So, that is it. And like I say on the thumbnail, it definitely is at the bottom of the thumbnail. So I'll make sure it's in the comments once this is posted. It's been real and it's been fun. And Nancy, I'm gonna give you your time. This is your time. So we got a little bit less than 10 minutes. I think we got 9 minutes and 10 seconds, almost going to be 9 minutes and a second. So let me see. Da, da, da. And this is your time. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop talking
Oh,
because I
no.
can talk. I can talk. And it's your show. So now it's Nancy's show. Nancy Greene, what you got
Well,
for
I
us?
just want to say thank you to everybody. Everybody I've subscribed to, everybody who's subscribed to me and who has shown me the love. I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate all of you so very, very much. And I am so enjoying all of your content. It's so interesting and there's so much different stuff out there. I am loving it. I know if I need to feel more glamorous or to get my glam on, I know where to go. I'm going to go over and see Stacy over there at the Glam Life with Stacy. It's just so many different things to look at and places to go. If I want to go on a trip to Jamaica, I know where to go. And so it's just been really fun. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I feel like I have a new friend group, a new family almost. It just feels like you can feel the love coming through the device, through the camera. I never felt that way before. I really haven't. It's just extraordinary, really. And I like to watch Anisha. I see her in here. Hey, baby. I love to watch you eat those treats in your car and in your truck. And I pray for you every day to be safe out there on that road. Um, and I just love everybody. I want to make a video and just list everybody and do a big shout out. I need to do that. I feel like I'm not really one to do a shout out because I'm not very big. I don't have very many subscribers, but I am a supporter. That's kind of, you were talking about a niche earlier, Jack. I think that's kind of part of my niche now is to be a supporter. I just want to be out there and support everybody and be there for everybody. I'd like to hear some ideas too. If you're watching one of my videos and you comment in the comment section if there's something you'd like for me to do, and give me an idea of something you'd like to see me do or hear me do. I know my sister Cher over there at I Cherish Church. She likes my gadgets. She likes my old gadgets. So I might do another retro gadget one or something like that. But yeah, speak it into existence. You're right, Sharita. That's what I need to do. That's what positive affirmations are. And I need to practice what I preach more often. I put up my positive affirmations and then I go around and say, "Oh, I can't do this," or something. So I'm like, "Oh no, wait a minute. Let me reel myself back in. Maybe I need to go watch my own video." But yes, you're right. I need to speak. We need to speak, speak it into existence and speak positivity. Power is in the tongue. Let's keep growing. The seeds is planted and the foundation is laid. That's from Nemo 504. I hear you.
Mhm.
Okay, Anisha, that would be awesome, she says. Okay, I love all of you people. I just love you so much. And I'm so grateful for you. If you come over there and watch my video, I'm so thankful.
All right. All right. Well, Nancy, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you taking this time
Yeah.
to be with me on the first episode, or say
It's
the
been
first
an
showing
honor.
of the Iron Sharpening Iron show, as it's been now
Yes.
called. So that's a new show. So thank you for being the first guest on here, and it's been
Thank
a
you for
pleasure. It
having
really
me.
has been a pleasure.
I'm so
I
glad I
believe.
got to know you, Jack. I can't wait to keep watching your videos too. So
Oh,
keep
and
it up.
look, and I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate all that you've already put out, even the comments that you put in. We need comments from each other. You
Yes.
know, it's one thing to hit the like button, but when you put the comments in and say, "Hey, this is what I saw," or "This is what I noticed," or whatever, it only helps us grow. So I know sometimes you don't want to offend anybody, but
Right.
if I had something on my face, or if I had something in my hair, and you just let me walk around with it like that, that's offensive
Yeah.
to me. It'd be easier for you just to tell me that I got something, yeah, so I can get rid of it. So yeah, tell me if I got something sticking out that I need to put in place. So
That's funny.
that's the whole thing. So you know,
Nemo
um,
wants to hear us sing a song together, he said.
oh wow, that might not happen today. I don't know.
I
I
was
don't know
going to
any
sing
songs.
Sharita's song, but I don't know if you know that one. I can't tell you the original version of it, but because, I don't know. Nemo, we might have to get back with you on that one.
Yeah, yeah. So that's going to be that would be something we would have to say. See, you're setting yourself up, Nemo, because you're going to ask for something that now everybody's going to be looking for you to do. So the
Yeah,
whole thing, you're going to
exactly.
be on the show.
Oh, he'll
So
do it. He'll
yeah,
do
that's
it.
right. Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm
Yeah.
sure he will. So I don't but it has been a true pleasure. It really has been a true pleasure. I want to thank everyone out there that has subscribed to my channel, that has watched 1 second of the videos that I've put out there. And the comments that you make and the support that you've given has been huge to me. It gives me a place to want to come. It gives me a place. I want to see how you're doing. I really do, and that's real. That's straight from the heart. I care for you. I want you all to do well. I want you all to be successful, and I love
Me
watching
too.
I love watching them posts when they get their checks and their subscribers and all that. I love watching it because it's just no different than my brothers and my sisters are being rewarded for their hard work. You put a lot of work in there, and you deserve to get all the rewards that you're getting. So
Absolutely.
um, I ask you all to be open to be on the side screen with me as we move forward,
Do
and
it.
definitely, Nancy, this won't be your last time. This is just your first time, and
I
thank
would
you
love
for
to be on
being.
the show again.
Oh, not a problem. So I think it was Sharita that did it, and I definitely got to make sure I check out your page. But she has definitely just anointed this to a show called Iron Sharpening Iron Show. So yeah, I don't know who's going to be the next guest, but it will be called the Iron Sharpening Iron Show. I'm building the thumbnail as soon as we get off of here, so that
That's
we can
great.
have a show for that. So thank you, Sharita, for that inspirational thought on there, and we're going to definitely we're going
Love
to
you,
move
Nemo.
forward.
Love you,
We're
Sharita.
going to Yeah, so everybody, we're going to go on, and like I said, we were trying to end it in an hour, being on 57 minutes, and not trying to count time away, because we're not. But at the same time, I want to be respectful to the time. And with that, I thank everyone that came on, that made
Yes,
one
thank you.
comment, that did view. Some people viewed this whole hour with us, and I appreciate that. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you like this, if you thought this was a good idea, and you thought this was a something that we should continue to do, put that in the comments as well. Send us a note letting us know, because we're going to keep moving anyway. but it's good to know that it was worth it. You know, what can we change and what can we add? So I know we said we got to add music, so we're going to add music to it. But until next time, I'm going to ask you all to stay blessed. Really stay blessed and
Stay
peace.
blessed.
Thank you. Thank you. Nancy, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
All right. So we're going to end right now. And until next time, we love you all. Bye-bye.
Love you.